All right, good morning, everybody. All right, this morning's kitchen talk is brought to you by soup and broth. So, what am I doing this morning? So we are going to be making soup in this very large crock pot. I'm going to use onions from the garden. I have some broth that I have in the that was in the fridge that I need to use up. I am also thawing some. I found all this in the freezers. So when I make broth, usually it gives me about 2 to 3 quarts. So 1 quart goes in the fridge, the other goes in the freezer. So now it's time I'm going to pressure can, which actually works out really good because you can see there's this fat line right here. I will actually scoop that off when I do when I go to can it, because you don't really want to can all that fat in there. And this one actually has probably a lot in there. So you can see all the yellow lines right there as they're starting to frost. So that's what I'll do. So I'll be able to pressure can that. Let it thaw. I'll put it in a pot to warm up and then put them in my jars and then give them a pressure can. So that's what I'm going to do. Then over here we have I roasted some chicken last night, so I'm making the bone broth in there now. I just put apple cider vinegar to help leach out some more of the nutrients from the bones. And then the husband asked for some nacho taco dip thing, so I've got some refried beans that I've made and some cream cheese that I've made. And then I also am going to use a block of cream cheese. So I've got that kind of thawing. Then here's some soup ingredients over here. I actually found some, I like to save the stalks from my broccoli, and that'll be for soups because I puree all my soups with my immersion blender. So this was actually from 2020, and it's actually still fine. It's just starting to, it's just thawing, so it looks white, but it's good. Then I've got some radishes I'll throw in there. Then this is how I save my cherry tomato, so I'll pop half of that bag in there. I've got some beets that I decided to freeze instead of can. What a pretty color. Some more broccoli, and then some zucchini in there too from this year. That the bag didn't quite seal as much as I want, so I'm just gonna go ahead and pop that in my soup. And then so I'll add some more broth. Maybe I'll add cheese later. Definitely some spices, and just kind of let that all cook in the crock pot for hours, and then that's what we'll do for dinner. Okay, thanks. Bye from the kitchen.